this. We tip bottles for the homies who can't be here with us.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the show. We got a special location and a special guest right here. We kicking it off at the Press Play Showcase. Got some performances about to really go crazy. Let the people know who we got right here.
It's your girl MDB Nia, the one and only. You know what's going on.
Yep, all right. So this really our first time interviewing MDB Nia right here. If you've been following the Instagram page, then you're familiar with her because I've been posting her many times, but this really our first time really getting to know her like that. So where do you come from, and how did where you came from influence you to make music?
I was born and raised in Oakland, California, the Dust to be exact. I've grown up around music a lot. I never really got into it until I got into like the beginning of high school and in the middle school. I really used to just start off with writing poems and stuff. Everybody around me always made music, like my brothers and my sisters, they'll like rap and stuff. And I just always liked music, so one day I just turned my poem into like an actual song, and I performed it in front of everybody at school, and everybody was liking it. And at first I wasn't gonna do it because I was shy, but then people was telling me like I should just start putting it out there, and then I just started putting it out there, and everybody was feeling it, so I just kept going.
All right, so when you say you just put it out, did you like put it out on YouTube or SoundCloud?
No, so before I even got to the YouTube shit, I was like dropping little freestyles on Instagram. So I had dropped 2 freestyles in like 2018, and one was to the Kodak beat, the Pull Up in the Demon on God. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was that one, and then it was Lil Boosie daughter did one, Ivory, and I just can't think of the beat. But when I saw her do it, I was like, oh, you know, let me try it out. So when I did that, I posted it on Instagram, and within like 20 minutes, everybody was just blowing it up, reposting it. I had over like 400 likes and heck of stuff. And it felt good because I was nervous, so I was kind of scared of what people might think about it. But once I like noticed people was feeling it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it going. But whether or not people was feeling it or not, I was gonna keep going regardless. So
okay.
Yeah.
So then what was the transition like from just dropping freestyles on Instagram to, because eventually you ended up dropping your first music video with what's that song called? It was like,
it's called Follow Me.
Yeah, Follow Me, yeah.
16 with big dreams, I'm trying to live it. When I bought my mom's house, I could say I did it. Lying on my name, I swear that y'all tripping. Want the smoke, let me know. My hitters be drilling, they really be killing. I'm making these millions, watch my every move, you know that I'm winning. I'm too independent.
Yeah, so what was the process like to actually doing your first music video? Like how did you get to that position to where now you can shoot a video off this freestyle?
Honestly, because like I said, I was shy at first, but when I put it on Instagram, like that's when all my family saw it too. So when they saw it, they was like, oh my God, like, you know, you can rap stuff. So like they started like being very supportive. And when I told them like, you know, I actually want to like take it serious, I went to the studio for the first time, and then that's when I had recorded Follow Me and like a whole bunch of other songs. And this one I had went to Combi Studio. And then when I did that, I have family that already make music, like Lil Duty. So, you know, he was showing me people that do videos and stuff. And Manmar Productions caught my eye at the time. So, you know, I put it together, my family helped me, and we did it on the 4th of July. Because like we always be lit on the 4th of July, it be turned up. So we figured that'd be the perfect time to do it. And I had literally brought the entire hood out, like the whole hood and some more people. Like I literally brought them out. They was very supportive. It was fun. It was kind of like, oh, like what do I do? Because, you know, I've never been in front of a camera. But like when people was like just there cheering me on, it gave me confidence, and it boosted my confidence to like, okay, like I could do it. So that's how that went.
Okay. Because now you're actually seriously doing stuff. So yeah, what drove you to really take this more seriously after that?
It was really like seeing all the people love it, you know? It was seeing them like, oh, like she got talent. Like it was, you know, people saw that I had talent. I knew that I had it too. So it was just the fact that knowing that I had it, I was just like, okay, let me keep doing it and see where I get. And me kept doing it. I got bigger and bigger, you know, like a bigger fan base. So that's why I was just like, I'm gonna keep it going. Like, And it's actually fun. Like, it's fun type shit.
All right, so when you say that you really like it, so you feel like you have a passion for music in a way? Like you feel really passionate about it?
I feel really passionate about it. And it's like, I know I do because like people be calling me out when I listen to music. Sometimes I don't listen to music for the lyrics. I listen to the music to listen to the beat. So like people be like, oh yeah, like
what do you mean by that?
Artists. Like for me, the way that I do music, I have to feel the beat first. So like there could be some beats like it take me a minute when I listen to it to like, okay, you know, I could do it. But if it's just that one beat that I hear and like I could just feel it and I get excited for it, it'd be like, okay, like, you know, I got this one down pat. Because there's some beats that I could knock out faster than another. So
Okay. And so I did notice too, it kind of seems like you gotta like you're versatile with it, because there's some songs where you just be coming on straight rapping, but then there's some songs where you're able to just have super catchy melodies. So do you have like a musical influence? Like who influenced you to develop your style like that growing up?
I just listened to a lot of different artists like growing up, and I just like, for me, I just took bits and pieces from those artists kind of in a way and like made it my own. So like if I listen to a song and they singing, I'll rap it and vice versa, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I do it. It's kind of hard to explain because I'm more like, when it comes to music, I just be doing shit. I don't be like speaking on it. I just do it, try it out, and then if I like it, I just showcase it type.
Going back to your story, so Follow Me drops, and now you're like, okay, I gotta take this more seriously. I love music, this is me. What did you do to keep the momentum going? Because after Follow Me dropped, I noticed that it was a little bit of momentum going on right there. Like people were talking about you. People were sending me like, oh, y'all doing the dubs, but Nia's not in there. What are y'all cheering? So like, yeah, how'd you keip the ball rolling after the Follow Me video dropped?
I just kept trying to be consistent because I saw that I was catching people's eye. Because everybody didn't know I rapped at first. So when I put those 2 videos out, 2018, on Instagram, that's when they was like, oh, like, you know, she could rap. So then that's when people start coming to me, telling me like, oh, you know, we should do songs. So that's how that jumped up.
Okay. Did you link up with anyone, like any teams, or were you just doing it on your own, finding videographers? Because like, how do you find a studio? How do you find a videographer out there when you don't really have connections like that?
Honestly, it was a family friend that had told me about Com Studio, and that's how I saw him on Instagram too. And then I just linked up with him, and I had went there, and he had a producer there, and that's how we did it like that. And then after that, I just started like posting on Instagram, like, you know, where the studio's at and stuff like that, and people just, you know, just start reaching out to me about it. Yep.
Okay. And have you done any like real performances like that since you've been going crazy with it?
Honestly, I've done, I wouldn't say like any like real performances, but like I've done performances to like get exposure. Like I've done like proms, schools. I did one of these pop-up conventions, the one that Journey B was at. I went to that one, and then now I'm doing this one. So. Okay.
And how do you feel about working with other artists too? It's several like really talented female artists in Oakland. You kind of gotta like really search to find them. I feel like if they all work together, some crazy stuff could happen. How do you feel about just working with other Oakland artists in general? Or just
I'm honestly open to it. I don't mind, because like it's good for other people to like network, because like you can't get nowhere doing everything by yourself all the time. So like I feel like if you network with other people too, that'll help boost your exposure that you already have. And yeah.
Okay, how do you network with other people? What's your network technique?
The way that I network with people, like if I see them like through social media, I'll actually like just take my time, really go through their page, and if like I'm really feeling it, you know, I'll just reach out to them and let them know, like, you know, your shit fire, like let's do something, like I'm ready whenever, just let me know, and it's good.
Okay, so I noticed you have a song with Beeda Weeda. So how did that come about?
So Beeda Weeda, that's actually family. So he saw that I do music, and then one day he just had this beat, and he just felt that it was just for me. So when he told me about it and I actually listened to it, I was telling him like, oh yeah, like, you know, I can come up with a hook. I'll probably do a little verse on it. And so when I did that, you know, we got other family, you know, other artists from the hood too. So they hopped on that too and, you know, made it a banger. So.
Yep, okay. Would you say you have like a specific style? Cause like I said earlier, like, yeah, you got some songs where you're more melodic, but then there's some songs where you're more rapping like that. Like, would you tie yourself down to a certain style?
I'm not saying that like I have a certain style now, cause I feel like I'm still finding my sound. Cause like I play around with my voice a lot. So every time I play around with my voice on a certain song, it's something new. So I'll say I'm still like finding that.
Okay. And then, so you also did recently link up with the school tours. So do you want to explain what's going on with that? The school tours with Cookie Mike and all them?
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, shout out Cookie Mike, because, you know, that's the one right there, good supporter. He, you know, helping everybody out for the community too. So basically what he doing is he's gathering, you know, artists from the Bay Area and, you know, other places too, and just getting them to come and, you know, get more exposure and perform at schools and stuff, because the artists that he is picking, they actually are like, they very talented and their music is ringing in the Bay. So, you know, when they go to schools, the schools be turned up for him. So he just been doing that lately. He was doing it with the guys, and then he did one with the girls too. He also did it both too. So yeah, so when he started doing this one, it got even more popping too, because everybody was surprised, like, oh, female artists, just all female artists. So that was something good that he did too, type shit.
Okay. Two more things. I did forget to ask this earlier. I was supposed to ask this, but what does MDB stand for, and where does your rap name come from?
Okay, so my rap name MDB Nia. Nia for short for my real name, and then MDB came from where I'm from, because I'm from the Dubs, but it's the Murder Dubs, so MDB stands for Murder Dub Baby. So I just did that for short instead of having it hella long. I ain't gonna lie, I'm the movement, because once I started that name, everybody came with that name too. So I appreciate everybody for fucking with that too.
You want to let the people know what you got coming in the future? What can we be expecting? Where can we find your music, etc.?
Yes, so I do have an album that I am going to be dropping within 2 months. It is called All Dubs, with about 20 songs on there. So y'all stay looking for that. That's going to be on all platforms. I do got a video coming up tomorrow, actually. So I'm probably going to be dropping that within the next week. And y'all can go check out all my other music on all platforms at MDB Nia. And on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at MDB_NIA.
All right, appreciate you coming through. Hey, like I said, if you're
you.
a true NorCal Next Up fan and you've been following since the beginning, you know who MDB Nia is from posting her. But this is finally our first time meeting in person, so it's a pleasure. Tune in.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
I'ma always set the tone. They on me like a fragrance, I'm stronger than cologne. Yeah, I be fresh as hell, I just put that shit on. If the nigga acting up, tell his ass that I'm gone. Ay, we tryna see what you want, how I